wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. I want to introduce myself. My name is Desi Nur Latifah with student number 20811334138 from the Office Administration Study Program. I want to tell you about my favorite movie is Imperfect, Career, Love and Skills. I really like the film Imperfect. Usually when I have a fight with a friend and can do my homework, I will watch the movie Imperfect to blow off steam. When I watch the movie Imperfect, I become a couch potato. I have watched this film over and over again. It leaves a strong emotional impression and has stuck in my memory for the past few years. This film is a story adapted from a book that shares the experience of Meira, who rose from adversity. This film can be watched throughout Indonesia on WeTV, iFlix, Video, View, Disney Plus Hotstar, Netflix and online cinema. The film has been released on December 19, 2019. The Imperfect film is directed by Ernest Prakasa and produced by Star Vision Plus. I really like this film because it fits my situation. I used to have a fat body and was often bullied. Some people often say that losing weight is something a piece of cake. But in my opinion, losing weight is very difficult and even makes me depressed. Bluntly speaking, Imperfect tells the story of a figure named Rara, played by Jessica Mila, a woman with brown skin and fat body, following her father's genes. Meanwhile, the younger sister, named Lulu, played by Yasmin Naper, follows the genes of the mother, played by Karina Swandi. It is certain that his sister meets the criteria of a beautiful woman. Rara is used to it and doesn't care about being compared or ridiculed by the people around her. However, this indifference suddenly disappears when Calvin Boss, played by Dion Wiyoko, in his office offers her a high position. Rara's initial position in the office was as research manager at a cosmetic company. Even though she gets unpleasant treatment from his office colleagues, she still loves his job. In addition, fortunately, she has a boyfriend, Dika, played by Reza Rahadian, who loves her for who she is. But since Rara got a high position offer from her boss, Rara began to be insecure with her fat body shape. Rara thought that it would be difficult to lose weight. She was up in the air whether her choice to lose weight was the right choice. Finally, she was convinced to lose weight. Rara began to work hard to lose weight in order to have an ideal body. Finally, Rara managed to become a woman in general who is beautiful and has an attractive appearance. Rara also got a manager position. On the other hand, Dika's mother was charged 14 million in interest on her debt. Dika indeed comes from a living hand-to-mouth family who only has a few rent in his house. This makes Dika work harder to pay off her mother's debt. As Rara's body changes, her behavior also changes. Calvin's mother, Melinda, played by Tuti Kirana, comes to Calvin's company and says that the company still has not managed to overcome the situation. Rara loses her touch at work, resulting in a crisis in the company. One day, at a company meeting, Calvin blames Rara for her deteriorating performance. Then Rara falls unconscious. She was brought to the emergency room and it turned out that Rara's low blood pressure and lack of carbohydrate were a side effect of her diet. After coming from the emergency room, Rara immediately met Dika and there was a misunderstanding between Rara and her sister Lulu, who is doing a photo shoot with Dika. Rara thinks Dika is making out and having an affair with Lulu. After the incident, Rara and Lulu fight because of a misunderstanding, namely Lulu who is doing a photo shoot with Dika, and Rara thinks she doesn't get her mother love. Her mother tries to harm Rara. Her mother said she sacrificed her career as a model just to give birth to Rara. The three of them finally met up. After all that had happened, Rara finally tried to change her attitude. Rara tries to improve her performance in the company by proposing a new concept for Melati, who is in a crisis. She created the concept of beauty standard. Women should not be bound by beauty standard because basically women are diverse, and Melati is there as a good friend for women to achieve their own beauty and be more grateful from themselves. After all that had happened, it made Rara more grateful, and according to her, beauty was not necessarily happy. The scale only shows number, not values. We don't need to be perfect to be happy. This film is worth watching because the issue raised in the film describe the daily life of people around you about bullying, body shaming, and insecurity that are often experienced by millennials, and provide the perspective of people who experience body shaming that body shaming is not an action that can be understood. This film gives the view that the definition of beauty is not just a perfect appearance, but being who you are and a sincere heart that radiates through beauty. Keep your chin up and be a strong and independent woman. Okay, that's the story about the film that I like. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.